Welcome to CMCTV Talent. My name is Daniela Pregosa, and today we have great artists for you. Recorded live in Brampton, this is CMCTV Talent. Her music is a journey through time, blending the classic influences of Billy Joel and Fleetwood Mac with a fresh avant-garde twist. Her evolution from folk-inspired alt-pop to orchestral jazz and psychedelic sounds mark a bold new chapter in her artistry. She invites listeners into a world of self-discovery and transformation. She is Francesca Panetta. Francesca Panetta here on CMCTV Talent. I cannot emphasize how calming you are.
Thank you.
Le Soleil et la Moon. Talk a little bit about this song.
Yeah, so this is a very personal song I wrote at the end of a relationship. And I was just very confused. It was very, sometimes breakups are confusing. And I was in this very like spacey era of music, and
What made you so confused?
You think spending years with someone and then everything kind of falling apart. It's a confusing process, emotionally. So that's all I'll get into that. But yeah, the song is just kind of contemplative about the processing of that, and yeah, like I said, I was into this kind of very like spacey mindset of thinking about the stars and the moon, and I thought Le Soleil et la Lune was a really cool concept. So,
and we certainly loved it.
Thank you. I'm glad you did.
And you were not raised in a family where people were musicians.
No.
But you were surrounded by music growing up.
Yes.
How come?
So yeah, my two parents are not really musicians, but they're music lovers for sure. And I grew up with their kind of era. Sorry, Ma, they're a little bit older than average parents for kids my age. But yeah, I took that as a blessing because I got to experience some kind of like some bands that I think maybe a lot of people my age didn't experience at that age. So, I got to experience some like old band music like Frank Sinatra, Dean Martin with my mom, and then with my dad's interest was more like Billy Joel, who is a huge inspiration for me in terms of songwriting. Fleetwood Mac, the Beatles, all the greats.
So you have a great like avant-garde style. Have you ever felt pressure to create more commercial music?
Yeah.
And why?
Yeah, it's funny that you mentioned that. Recently I've been thinking a lot about that, just because that's
what sells?
It's what sells, exactly. That's what you took the words right out of my mouth. It's what sells, and it's funny. I was just talking to another artist friend that was here today as well. It's hard as an artist trying to find the medium between the authenticity and the brand.
Because you can lose it, right?
You can, yeah, and there's benefits and losses to both.
Francesca, tell us about your second song.
So When the Sunshine Rains is the track off my debut EP, the title track. It's just a song about being a hippie and loving nature. That's really it. It's not about anything specific. It's just hippie vibes, big hippie vibes.
When the Sunshine Rains by Francesca Panetta. Stay with us. Francesca Panetta here on CMCTV Talent with his calming vibes, with his like transcendental vibes. And right now, where can people find you at home? Social media, where can they interact with you?
So you can find my website, which is thesinginghippie.com. And on Instagram, you can find me at singing.hippie. That's HIPPIE. Yeah, you can also look up Francesca Panetta music. I'm sure it will come up. Yeah.
And tell us a little bit about the song.
This song is I wrote this one quite a few years ago now, but it's still one of my favorite songs I've ever written. And I think that is because usually I write from personal experience, but this one is actually about a video game, funnily enough, that my brother and I played, which the story just really captivated me and really, really affected me. And I wanted to do something with it, and I don't know, it just kind of came about this way, and I wanted to make sure that I wrote the song in a way that was still digestible for people that have never played the game, because obviously we want to sell the song, right? Not everybody has played this little video game, but yeah, and I think I did it because it's oftentimes people tell me it's their favorite song of mine, so it's something I'm really, really proud of.
Thank you so much. We'll be right back.
This feeling in your crown before this place comes crashing down, before we have to go. Just know it's going home. You hold my light so tight in the palm of your hand, so bright, and something that I cannot understand yet, but it's there in the palm of your hand. This is the first upon your lies, and I am trying to decide, but I guess we have to leave, 'cause I'm standing in your shoes, but that's what being a grown-up means.
Rooted in Alberta and shaped by her travels, she blends country storytelling with a cinematic, heartfelt sound. From busking in Australia to recording with Juno-winning artists, her journey has been one of a fearless creativity. She is Krista Hartman.
Tonight everything's gonna be alright. We're going out now in the pale moonlight. We're going to the Moon Saloon. Tonight everything's gonna be alright. Bring your cowboy boots and your jeans on tie. We're going to the Moon Saloon. Get ready, get set, I'll make you a bet. We're gonna have fun at the Moon Saloon. Moon Saloon tonight. Moon Saloon, we're bright. Tonight everything's gonna be alright. Dance me around the disco light. We're at the Moon Saloon. We're ready, we're set, I'll make you a bet. We're like the midnight sun at the Moon Saloon. Moon Saloon tonight. The Moon Saloon, we're bright tonight. Tonight everything's gonna be alright. 3 a.m. Do you have a light outside the Moon Saloon? It was nice meeting you. I'll never see you again. Goodbye, adios from the Moon Saloon. Moon Saloon tonight. The Moon Saloon, we're bright. The Moon Saloon tonight. All right. Tonight everything's gonna be all right. We're walking home now in the pale moonlight.
Krista Hartman here on CMCTV Talent. What a beautiful performance.
Thank you so much.
And Moon Saloon, that was your first song. Can you tell us a little bit about it?
Yes, I can. I'm originally from northern Alberta, and I was having a hard year last year, and I thought to myself, what would I want to be doing right now? I'd be wanting to go to the Moon Saloon place where all the girls line dance and the guys two-step, and it's a real good scene out there in northern Alberta. And I thought I'd write a song about the legendary Moon Saloon.
That was phenomenal, to be honest with you.
Thank you.
And as you mentioned, you come from a small town.
Yes.
I guess that's where you get your inspiration from, writing songs. Is that right?
Yeah. When I was a young girl, there wasn't a lot to do. We were from a town of 8,000 people, and I was raised in the country. So I used to take my guitar out to the woods and perform to the trees and to the birds.
And I also heard that your dad was a big inspiration to you.
Yes, he definitely was. My dad, from a young age, always had a guitar. And apparently when I was born, he wrote me a song.
Wow.
And maybe something happened there where the magic came into me and I was able to start writing as an artist as well. And yeah, he performed at church and he performed a lot of adventure songs growing up. So he was always there.
And so you got inspired by him. Were you also involved in the church?
sometimes I did go to church. Well, I usually had no choice. So there I was,
I'm sure you don't mind it now.
Well, sometimes, I do go the odd time, and he'd say, today, I need someone to help me out. And I'd come running in with my guitar at the last minute, and we'd perform. Well, I shouldn't say perform at church, but we would do the music at church.
And also, I want to hear the story where you performed for the Prime Minister of Canada.
Yeah, well, when I used to live in Toronto, they were looking for an artist to perform the national anthem in English and French. And I knew how to do that. And so I did it that day for the Canada-India Foundation, and got to meet Stephen Harper as well behind the scenes. And there were a lot of people there. And it was
And now
really
here
exciting.
on CMCTV Talent Stage.
Yes, yeah, it's very nice to be here.
And we love you here on this stage.
Oh, thank you.
And you guys at home, don't go anywhere, because right after the break, we come with more from Krista Hartman. And welcome back here to CMCTV Talent, where the magic happens. And now you're going to perform your second song. Tell us a little bit about it.
It's called The Vixen.
Wow.
Yeah,
And what is it about, the Vixen?
Well, I wrote it about a friend of mine that just had the it factor. Everywhere we went, she was like Shira, and people just followed her everywhere. I've never met such a powerhouse of a person in my life. And I was so inspired by her. She just had something magical about her, and it took me many years to write the song, but I just wanted to honor her with The Vixen.
Vixen, right now. Stay with us.
Known her since way back when we watched Wonder Woman on the television. Wolfy eyes, sandy skin. I was a tomboy, she was the vixen. Oh yeah, yeah. At 18 we'd walk through the bar. Everyone thought she was a movie star. Her hair was red, her leather dress was tight. Men would buy her shots all night. Oh yeah, yeah, she was the vixen. Oh yeah, yeah. Roses in her hair, she'd smoke, they'd fight. To steal her heart, she shone so bright. No one knew what they were missing if they hadn't kissed the vixen. Yeah, she was the vixen. I'd watch her glow like Bridget Bardot. The smoke show would come back home. Wilder than any tiger, her love was made of gold. Oh yeah, yeah, she was the vixen. Oh yeah, yeah. Roses in her hair, she'd smoke, they'd fight. To steal her heart, she shone so bright. No one knew what they were missing if they hadn't kissed the vixen. Yeah, she was the vixen. Yeah, yeah. Night after night, she'd steal the show. I never knew where she'd go. The prettiest queen you ever seen. She was a pretty queen from the prairies. Prettiest queen you ever seen. She was a pretty queen from the prairies. Prettiest queen of the prairies. Yeah, she was the vixen. the vixen. Yeah, she was the vixen.
Krista, you are phenomenal, aren't you?
Thank you so much.
And right now, for the people at home that want to follow you, that want to interact with you, how can they do it? Camera one, all yours.
You can follow me on Instagram, Facebook under Krista Hartman Music, and YouTube. I'm there too. All social channels.
And now we're going to have another song, your third song. Can you tell us a little bit about this song?
Yes, it's called Bet the Farm.
Mm-hmm.
It's about that kind of guy that you at one point really wanted to fall in love with, but that guy maybe didn't fall in love with you back. But then many years later, in retrospect, that person wasn't for you in the first place. And so you're glad you didn't bet the farm on them.
Thank you so much, and we'll see you next week. Bye.
We met in an old town many years ago. You blew in from way out west and I opened the show. Tequila on your breath, a stranger I got to know. You had nowhere to stay that night, so you thought you'd follow me home. While I bet on horses at rodeos, at casinos I gambled my money away. But today I'm glad to say I didn't bet the farm on you. You're a broken man driving a Chevy van across the United States, singing songs that nobody knows till it's nice and late. When will you throw in that towel, hon? You're getting old, wasting your love away will turn your heart to stone. Well, I bet on horses at rodeos, at casino bars, I gambled my money away. But today, I'm glad to say I didn't bet the farm on you. I didn't bet the farm on you. And how are you? Are you blue? Just like the moon. Well, I bet on horses at rodeos, at casino bars. I gambled my money away, threw coins at wishing wells. I bet on shooting stars, didn't bet the farm on you. It's true. I didn't bet the farm on you. It's true.